But it's like honestly though, like how could you not accept that? Because like they fucking made it.
Yeah.
Like what else are you supposed to be like? Nah.
Well, that's like...
Well, it's meant to be...
that canonical thing is not canon.
It's meant to be more interpreted like it was like he had a nightmare and like he woke up from it. Like that's the way they played it up. It was like he kind of
It's not
like
he woke up and went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's so fucking grim. Well, I mean, it's like there was an Eddsworld. Oh my god, I'm back. There was this Eddsworld Halloween special that we never got to make.
Oh, yes.
Because it kept getting shelved, year after year, and we were going to probably make it in 2012, but then it obviously had passed away. And it was this horrific Halloween special where, like, basically it was that like because what we'd realized is that Tom and like no one other than Tom for like the past 4 years in the show had ever interacted with Matt. Ever since Zombie Attack 1, when Matt died, no one had ever actually directly interacted with Matt, except for Tom. And what this episode was, it was Ed being like, Ed finally snapping and being like, Tom, Matt is dead. He's been gone. I wrote this, by the way. It's like, Tom, Matt is dead. He's been gone ever since, the zombie outbreak. He's not coming back. And it's like Tom realizing, these canonical facts that he's the only one who ever interacted with Matt. Like, no one ever talked to Matt. Like, look at fucking Hello Hellhole. Matt literally has one line and it's to himself. Like, he was not actually interacted with by anyone. And the idea is that eventually what would happen is after the whole episode, Tom finally accepts that Matt isn't a real person and Matt's just in Tom's head, and subsequently Matt disappears. But then the twist at the end of the episode was going to be that like Ed and Tom were walking, and it was gonna be like Ed and Tom were walking down this hallway together, and then the lights are getting the lights keep flickering, and then eventually Tom disappears as well, and as the lights keep flickering, Ed's character started to look more and more and more like the real world Ed, and then it would end with Ed getting to the end of this corridor, sitting down at his computer, and animating Eddsworld while muttering the character's lines to himself, and that was just gonna be a Halloween special,
Right.
and it was so fucked up that Ed was like. But I was like, this is so good, we have to make it. So like that would have been the thing, is that like Eddsworld is just in Ed's head, and none of the characters or even the people they're based off are real.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun.